Hi guys, it's Tam. Welcome back to my channel. Today I'll be introducing a new journal here on my channel. I handmade a smash journal, and so if you're familiar with smash journals or smash books, basically it is a no rules type of way of journaling. You pretty much put whatever you want down in your smash journal, and it's totally up to you what you want the outcome to look like. So it's a no holds barred type of thing. I created mine for the sole purpose of just being able to have somewhere where I don't have to overthink my pages, just as an outlet to just plop some stuff down and not really have to worry about what it looks like at the end of the day. So a combination of stickers and washi and magazines and packaging and whatever I want to put in here. So I used an old book that I think one of my kids used to own, because it had writing all on the outside of the cover, and somebody had wrote inside the book, and some pages were falling apart. And so I just figured this was a good book to recycle. And initially I thought I was going to be able to just, use some of the pages for making journals, which is still an option because I didn't use all of the pages that were in the book. I kind of took out, I don't know if you can see it there, I took out some of the signatures in the book, and I just kept some of them, and the ones that I removed, the pages are still intact and I can use those for something else. So anyway, I took an old book and I painted the outside of it, and I printed Tam's Smash Journal from the internet. I painted it purple, and I kind of did some stenciling. I don't know if you can see that, but the stenciling is in some distressed picket fence ink, and I don't know how that's coming across on camera or whatever, but down the spine, I removed the spine actually, and just to give it some more what do you call it, freedom to move, some more I don't know the word I'm looking for, but the spine was initially too tight, and so I removed the spine and I covered it with some some craft color packing tape. And this is wallpaper I put down on it for decoration from my stash, and that's the front of it, and this is the back of it. And this is a pretty big book. I was able to use my 12 by 12 paper in it comfortably, and that's what I covered most of the pages with. So I'm just going to do a flip through just to show you guys what it looks like before I start working in it. And so I just randomly chose some papers from my paper stash, because again, I have so much stuff that I need to use, and paper that I've been hoarding and wanting to use in different projects, haven't gotten around to using it yet. So I was like, let me just use some of these papers that I've been wanting to use but haven't in this journal. And so that's what I did. So all these beautiful florals, polka dots, I love those. These checkered plaid like prints, the floral prints. Bought this to create a reading journal, which I never got around to because it has like the bookworm on it. These beautiful colors in that pattern, some positive affirmations in this one, another floral print. And so I just wanted to make it something that I liked, and even though I'll be putting stuff on top of these pages or papers, that's fine. This I created like a little flip out. So love this yellow print here, but I also love this floral print, and I didn't, or this flower, and I didn't want to cover it. So I just tipped it in, and don't know what I'm going to do on that page just yet, but you know, just having the forethought that whatever I do with this page, I want this image to show. So just a combination of several different paper pads that I used. And I think, you know, covering all of the pages really made it the starting point for, you know, definitely wanting me to start working in it and just being excited and all that jazz. So I just wanted to show you guys what it looked like before we started working in it, and we are going to work in it today. Aren't you excited? I'm so excited. And so just wanted to give you guys just a flip through before I started working in it, and just for memory keeping, or just something I can look back on to see what it looked like before I started working in it, so that if case I wanted to create another one in the future, I'll know kind of like, you know, what I did. And that's it. So I'm going to do a voiceover for the rest of this, just to do a process with you guys. I hope you enjoyed this series. There is so much in my head I want to do on this channel. It's just making the time to do it. And, that's all I need is time. So this is one of the things that, you know, I wanted to do this year on this channel, is to just, you know, create this smash book and start working in it. So we're going to start that off on today. And pardon the nails, I had some of my nails to chip, and I just didn't want to waste time having to repaint, so I just left them like they were. And I'm about to get glue and
Voiceover Tam here. Anyway, I'm going to randomly just choose a page in my book. I'm going to settle on the page for today's process video, this seashell page. This was probably the paper that I disliked the most. It was just something about this seashell paper that I don't know what I would do with it, right? So I just decided to use it in this smash journal, and because it was my least favorite, I want to cover it immediately. So as I go through the rest of the journal, I don't have to worry about eventually coming to that page, you know, at some point, and dreading trying to figure out what to do with it. So most of what I'm going to use in this journal is just going to primarily consist of just stuff that I have been hoarding, that I like and don't know what to do with. So that includes all kinds of newspapers and tags and packaging and receipts, and, you know, just a variety of different things. So I have like maybe 2 or 3 different envelopes full of stuff like that, and so hopefully I'll be able to get through it relatively quickly and stuff this journal to the max. So I'm using regular Elmer's wet glue for most of it. Also, something that I have in abundance of, I have like a collection of wet Elmer's glue. So I figured, because this journal doesn't really have any keepsake items going into it, I can just use wet glue on it, you know, and that way I can get rid of some of the wet glue that I have been collecting. So most of the pages that I glued down in here, the decorative paper that's on the background, I used wet glue for it. And as I came to the end of doing that process of putting down those papers from my paper pad, I just started to use double-sided tape. So that's what you're kind of seeing me do here. And so I hoarded or kept or stashed a lot of stuff that came in the mail, and that's what I'm putting down, you know, as well. Some of these are bits and pieces that you guys have sent me in the mail, and I'm using that because, you know, I didn't want to throw it away. And just, you will see that a lot of this stuff is just junk. And I hate to call it junk because it's stuff that I've been keeping because I want to use it in a journal. But you'll see, like, tickets and tags and packaging from food, and maybe I cooked some rice and I kept, the packaging from that, or maybe we ate some salmon from, the store, and I kept the label from that. So it's just all kinds of stuff, and I'm just using it because, I like it, and I'm a hoarder of stuff like this. Paper is really hard for me to throw away, so I have an abundance of it, and I guess I'll be using most of it in here. And for my junk journals going forward, because a lot of this stuff I've been keeping to use in my junk journal, I'll just be doing, I think, memory keeping in my junk journals. So like putting a lot of my photographs and the story behind the photograph and stuff like that in my junk journals going forward. So I used to do a lot of this type of journaling that you're going to see in the smash journaling videos in my junk journal, but it is, it is okay to kind of, change up what you do for your, own sake, and whatever you're growing and shaping into becoming as a journaler as time progresses. So I guess that's kind of like where I am in this journey. My junk journal / smash book journal is kind of colliding in that way. So again, I don't think I'm going to have to talk you guys through the rest of the video. I think you're going to be able to kind of figure out what's going on. There is no rhyme, no reason, no method to the madness that you're going to see taking place. It was just a awesome, amazing process for me to just stick stuff down and really not have an end goal in mind in terms of what I wanted the final page to look like. I'm just trying to journal, right? And I don't want to have to overthink or think about anything as I do it. So that's really what this smash journal is going to be about. Just going through the stuff that I have been collecting, gluing it down, stapling it down, taping it down, and not really having any thought about what the reason behind me doing that is. So I hope you guys enjoy this series. I hope you enjoy this process video. Please thumbs up the video. Let me know what you guys think. Have you ever done any smash journaling before? And if so, did you love it? Did you hate it? Are you still on the fence about it? Or whatever that process, the ultimate outcome of it was determined by you was. I'm just anxious to just evolve as a journaler, and I'm finding it really, really exciting, kind of renewing my love for it, or not renewing, because I don't think I ever lost a love for journaling, but just, opening new doors and finding new ways to do it. So if you have any questions about anything, please feel free to leave those down in the comment section. In the description box is all of my information. Anything that you probably want to know about me is in the description box, so please check that out. And it's just always a pleasure. I hope you guys are excited as I am to start this new series. I have others that are also coming. We are only 3 months into the year, so we have, 9 more months of different things that I am going to try to also start on my channel here. My mind is just, it's like a suitcase full of stuff. So I know some people kind of like to hone in on one thing and perfect that, but my mind is just like, it has so many different things going on in it, and that was one of the reasons why I created this channel, just to get those different avenues that I just want to explore and create and just present to you guys out on a platform. So I just like to do a variety of different things. I don't like to just focus on one thing in particular. So, and journals is just an endless possibility of things that you can create and journal about and share in this community. And so that's what I do here. So you may see you know, junk journaling one day, and the next day you may see me smash journaling, and the next day you may see me art journaling, and the next day you may see me glue book journaling. So it's just all over the place over here. So I hope you guys are in it for the long haul. Hang on for the ride. As always, it's a pleasure. I cannot wait to see you guys in my next video. And until then, you guys be safe. Bye.